Hey everybody, this is our July 2023 Microgrants. We've been doing this for 6-7 months now, so let's just get right into it. My choice for this month is a piece of software called Valgrind. It's been around forever, and it's just kind of like this really nice tool that lets you do dynamic analysis on your low-level programming. It emulates exactly how the machine code runs on on real computer hardware, and people kind of talk a lot of these days about all these like super fancy programming languages and static analysis, and I kind of believe that you're going to find most of these problems with dynamic analysis as much as static analysis is important. But Valgrind has probably done more to kind of help us fix these kind of low-level bugs in software than anything that these religious programming language communities have been pushing on us recently. So that's Valgrind. Now let's go on to Harpo's.
All right, my pick this week is Neovim. Neovim is a text editor, kind of a attempt at modernizing the Vim project. They've added Lua support for writing plugins and lots of other features. I use Neovim every day, and tons and tons of other programmers also do. I think sponsoring something like Neovim is especially important, considering that in recent times, more and more people are using proprietary text editors. When before, everyone would always use Emacs or Vim or something like that. These open source programs. Now, more and more people are using things like VS Code or the JetBrains suite type stuff. And something that kind of we used to take for granted as open is becoming more and more proprietary with time.
Thanks, Harpo. And now let's hear from Kelvin and Cohen. They're a couple staff engineers at FUTO who are working on some cool projects here, and they've got some tools, open source tools they want to talk about.
I picked the text generation web UI by Oobabooga. It's a web UI that implements multiple inference engines for large language models, and now you should easily switch between them. It allows you to be able to run them just from the web UI. You don't have to write individual Python scripts for every one of them. It's a great alternative to cloud inference like ChatGPT. While not as powerful, the technology keeps evolving and people train more powerful networks every day. It supports multi-GPU inference, which means you can use multiple GPUs to group their VRAM together, and also implement all those state-of-the-art methods like 4-bit quantization, which requires less VRAM to load, making these models even more powerful with your at-home GPUs.
Hi everyone, my pick for this week is KeePassXC. It's an open source secure password manager with support for multiple layers of security. It also supports hardware tokens like YubiKey, and all your passwords are stored offline, which is my favorite part. It allows me to keep control of my own data, keep control of my own passwords, without having to worry about it being on some kind of cloud.
Thanks, Kelvin, Cohen, Harpo. So those are our projects for this month. Let us know in the comments. We want more projects to, help support. It's very important that we pay for this software that's not abusing us.